think, first and foremost, this is what kind of team we have to be. There's not a great amount of room for error. This is what we have to be. We rushed the ball for 300 yards. They rushed the ball for 70. Time of possession, as you can see, whether it's the first half of Texas, whether it's against Southern, or whether it's against New Mexico State, we have to control time of possession. We have to create some turnovers on defense. We have to be really good in the kicking game. With all that said, I'm really proud of this team, to physically come in here after 2 games on the road at Texas Tech, beat up. We played a lot of guys. The secondary got a lot of publicity for beating up, but we had a lot of guys that were beat up. Just the physical nature in which they played this game is something I think we can build on. I really do.
How important was this game? I mean, you had this one marked on the calendar.
Well, I knew as soon as I became head coach here, they're our #1 rival. I mean, it's the biggest game of the year. And, I think it was probably February I walked in and started putting 9, 22, 12 with every time we met as a team since then, every time. I got a little tired of doing it. But, there's no question we put a lot into this game, emotionally. But bigger than that, I'm just proud that the monkey's off these kids' back. We've got, again, you've heard me say it, but we have 14 seniors that have played for 3 different head coaches. We have 7 seniors that transferred in here from different parts of the country, all with unbelievable journeys, unbelievable stories. And I really like these guys. I really do. And for more than anything, I'm just glad to see these seniors leave this university having beat their biggest rival, because they've been through a lot. So mostly for them, I'm happy for those guys and for this coaching staff. They've worked. They've worked. We know what we are. We clearly have to play the way we played to win. But let's head home. Let's head home now. We've been on the road 3 straight weeks. I knew Texas was a really good team. I knew Texas Tech was a really good team. We're 2-2. We're 2-2.
Bob, they scored points on everybody. You pretty much shut them down. Talk about your defense.
Well, first I have to talk about our offense, Rick, keeping the ball. That's how we have to play. I think we made a decision this week to keep our linebackers on the field, Rashad Rainey, Dallas Bolema, Joe Stoner, rather than try to go a lot of nickel, a lot of dime. We're just not that kind of team yet. So we've had to change our thought process a little bit, what we do defensively. Rashad Rainey, he'll be the first one to tell you, he hurt us a few times tonight. He's a young guy that's never had spring ball, but he'll run and hit. I don't know that we shut them down, Rick. We just limited their opportunities. We were able to get off the field with some turnovers. We got a little bit of pressure. That's just what we are as we try to build this. We're not going to go out there right now and just stone anybody. So it needs to be a shared responsibility on our team. We've got to have a plan to win right now, and we got to be pretty close to perfect, to be quite honest.
How about Casey Carrier spearheading your running attack tonight?
I thought he was really physical, really tough. Again, we rushed for 300 yards again. I think we did that against Southern, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. But, I looked at the tape a year ago, and they flat did that to us. And we were able to get that thing turned around to where we did that to them. And that's a compliment to a lot of guys, a lot of kids coming off 2 straight losses to be able to come down here and be physical. But Casey Carrier, he's a good little running back. He's tough. Jarrell Presley's tough. Big Chase Clayton's tough. We get Crusoe Gongbe running tough. We've got some pretty good backs.
Did you feel as good this week as you felt bad last week? Last week was down
No,
day.
This feels a lot better than last week felt bad. We played Texas Tech last week. There's not a team in the country that played at Texas and at Texas Tech 2 straight weeks. I was in the Southwest Conference for 9 straight years. They never even scheduled you the same year to play at Austin and at Lubbock. We did it back-to-back weeks. So, no. This is, I've been in a lot of big games, man, but to stand down on that field in Las Cruces, New Mexico, when those lights went out, at the end there, and all of our fans and our band. That's good stuff. It's good stuff, and I appreciate it.
In past years, I think maybe after Quintel dropped that pass, the air would have completely gone out. How important was it to get that field goal?
Yeah, Rick, you know, really we had two things happen. You know, we had the holding penalty on Ty Kirk's big reception, and then we had the drop pass by Q. And, you know, I think there were some times in that game, and we talk about this all the time. We talked about it at halftime, where momentum's going to be sliding away. Momentum's going to slide away. Don't go in the tank. You know, you're one play from momentum coming back our way. And, you know, you've watched us practice. You know, you see how we talk about body language and how we talk about stepping up and facing it in the eye. And you're exactly right. I mean, no one felt worse than Q did on that play. But to get that field goal before the first half was big, no question. Yeah.
How about the play of Holbrook? Was that, with Cole not seeing any time, was that a matter of Cole playing so well?
You mean BR?
Or BR, yeah.
We actually went into this game with that plan. You know, we were going to use BR a lot. We're going to use Lamar. Unfortunately, Lamar cramped up. You know, Lamar had some opportunities to do some things, and he fought the cramps. But, you know, BR Holbrook's a good quarterback. We just felt like him playing in this game, trying to get some balance in our offense. You know, where we are right now, we need to have some balance. I'm really proud of BR, too. I mean, he's a tough kid. So that was the plan coming in, that BR would play, use Lamar for some of the Wildcat stuff.
And his option looked really good tonight, too.
Yeah, he made a couple, you know, first third down, well, it was early third down when he pitched the ball out. We didn't run a lot of option tonight. We also came into this game with that plan. You know, we were not going to run. It may look like option. There was not a lot of triple option. We were either going to hand it or pitch it. We weren't going to run a lot of option in this game. We were going to play BR most of the game.
On third down, that option to the right side. I mean, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, or whatever it was, that option to the right side was your go-to.
Yeah, we still, you know, we got to continue to work at our mechanics in the option. You know, we fumbled. I mean, it was unbelievable when we fumbled after they turned it over. They turned it over, and we come back and fumble right off the bat on the little read option. We just need to continue to work our mechanics with the option, but we just felt like, you know, with our offensive line, our matchups up there, we were better off just to come in here and run it and not try to option so much.
All right, Coach, got to do radio.
Okay, man, thank you guys.
Thanks, Coach.